This is my new to me 1988 Chevy 1500 single cab long bed. It's got a utility pipe rack on it, and it's got a toolbox, and I believe, I don't know if I said it, but it's an 8-foot bed. So this truck is new to me. This truck was free. It was given to me for free. But however, the truck is not new to me. I'm acquainted with the truck. In fact, I'm the reason it's been parked here in this lot, and the ground heater and all sorts of other equipment has been parked in front of it. But I figured I'd just come through. The odometer reads 105,000 miles. However, the odometer has never worked in the time that I've known it. But yeah, the interior is trash. The headliner's gone. Super dirty, dusty. It was a work truck. We got a bunch of random stuff. We even got peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it looks like. And then we got a thing of oil and what's left of a serpentine belt, which I will get into because this is the reason it's parked here, and so is this. But let's pop the hood. Again, so it's new to me. I was given it to for free if I could fix it. And I'm the reason it's broken. So it's kind of ironic that I get the truck that I broke. Come on. All right, now I gotta open this. This truck has been parked here for probably the last year or so. And I was the last one to drive it. So the story behind it is I was working with it. I took a load to one of our dumpsters, and all of a sudden a super bad squeal started happening or occurring, and I thought nothing of it. And then I got on the highway just over there and started going out, and then all of a sudden I heard a thud, and then the squeal went away, and I was like, oh sweet, sounds like whatever was going on, self-clearanced itself, and I thought nothing of it until I was driving down this road and noticed that I had no charge to the battery. I was overheating at 260 degrees, and I had no oil pressure. Well, I had oil pressure, but so then I thought, oh shoot, I blew a belt. So I instantly pulled over, and sure enough, not only did I blow a belt, but the whole tensioner, actually, now that I remember actually leaving the tensioner in here, but I'm sure it's gone now. But yeah, I blew the tensioner off and blew the belt off. So we didn't have a water pump. We didn't have the alternator charging. So last time this thing ran, it overheated. For how long? Like a minute, maybe. So I'm not too worried about it. So that's why the belt is shredded in the cab. And that's why there's oil as well. Actually, the reason there's oil in it is because this thing burns a lot of oil. It's got a super bad head gasket leak internally, so it's burning oil on startup. But it's also got all sorts of leaks. I remember getting up under the truck. Oh, let's see here. The transfer case is caked, and the bottom of the transmission and oil pan is also caked as well. As for the frame, not rusty at all. This truck is actually super clean for a Midwestern truck where salt is on the roads and winters are harsh. But yeah, she's a beauty. She's a mint. So I just wanted to give an overview of the truck. We're not going to fix it in this episode, but we will come back another day. There's a U-pole just on the corner here, not even 2.2 miles away. Hopefully we can grab a tensioner as well as a serpentine belt. Again, I got this truck for free, so putting money into it, not too worried about it. This truck was used for work, so there's some stuff in the toolbox, mainly just oil. It's full, so yeah, with that internal head gasket leak, every time you fill this thing up with gas, you are filling it up with you are filling it up with oil, and that's just unfortunate. I have done some work to this truck already. I've replaced all the distributor lines, spark plugs, and the starter went out. So that has all been replaced within the last year and a half. But again, I have not owned this truck. This is my first time. I just took ownership of it. It's been sitting here, and my boss was sick of looking at it and said, "You want it, you can have it." So I said, sure. So we shook on it, and he threw $100 down on the title, and she's mine. With that being said, I had the choice between that Chevy and this Ford Excursion. I believe this is a 2003 V10 Triton. It's got, I think, 240,000 miles on her. The interior is actually super clean on this one. We had it detailed when it was parked. Oh, 255,000 miles. It's actually really clean in here. My boss couldn't sell it. He had it listed on Facebook Marketplace for some time, and no one wanted it. So he's giving this one away for free too. Unfortunately, I can't take them both. This thing runs and drives. This thing has no problems. The reason it's parked here is because I wasn't in the vehicle when it happened, but it did Ford Triton things, and blew a spark plug out of the cylinder. So it's fixed now, but in that time that it was down, we just upgraded vehicles and I didn't have a need for this one. So this one's been sitting for longer than the Chevy has. This one's probably been here about a year and a half. Has not been started recently. Come on, why am I struggling with these hood latches? Okay, come on. Sorry, finger in the camera. There we go. Yep, there she is, the V10 Triton. 255,000 clicks on her. Nothing wrong with it. Actually, it looks like we got a little bit of a coolant leak there. But yeah, so I could have both of them. I don't have enough space for both of them. This one is obviously the better deal. This one could sell more for retail, or it could be sold private party for more. And it's running and driving, it has no problems, but I just have no use for an Excursion. I love trucks. That's my 6.0 Power Stroke there. And I love this 88. When I was driving it, for the very little times I drove it, she's just a beaut, man. Windows down in this thing, going down the highway. It's actually got automatic windows, which is crazy, but it is a vibe, definitely driving in this thing. This thing probably can't sell for nearly as much as that Excursion can, but I'm hoping to get my use out of this truck. I actually want to put it to use. It's got decent tires on it as well. Again, we just gotta throw that tensioner on there with the belt and possibly do head gaskets. I don't know how much I care about this thing to do head gaskets, but if I'm putting in, a quart of oil every time I'm filling this thing up with gas, eventually I'll get tired of that and I'll want to do something about it. All right, got my jump pack on it. Let's get a first start. Not a first start, but let's start her up. And just so that. Oh, wow.
Fish models with factory.
Ah! Man, I can't get over how clean this interior is. There she is. Something doesn't sound good. Not sure what that is. It's cooling in it. But yeah, there you go. So, I don't know. Let me know if you guys think I'm stupid for taking the Chevy over this thing, but I like what I like. So, in the next video, hopefully we'll get that Chevy started up. Sweet. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit and let those batteries get fully charged. But yeah, see you guys in the next one.